Alright guys, it's me, Nickel. I just finished installing my RX Performance dual catch can oil separator on my 2015 Ford F150 3.5 liter EcoBoost. Just wanted to give you all a quick overview of it right quick for the neighbor calls a 5-0. Anyways, here's a clean side separator right here. Just something that goes in there. If you want to add oil, you just pop it off like that. Goes down like that. Here is that new sensor right here. It came with 15. It is actually molded into fittings like this. What I did was I just cut the fitting out and I got it to come out and was able to reuse it, and I used the actual hose here to put on there, and there are actually barbs on the side of the sensor. So that's the only way you're going to be able to run the sensor in line, is if you have to hack into the stock piece. Otherwise, you're going to have a check engine light and whatever else goes on with that. Also down here, I don't know if you can see it, but this piece right here, that's the driver's side evacuation point, clean side. I just took the stock barb, once again out of one of those molded lines, cut it out, put it on there and wedged it on the new line. Came all the way across, thread it over here. It's in a T fitting. I know it's kind of hard to see because the engine cover's there, but there's a T fitting right there. That T fitting connects to this side of the catch can. It comes down the catch can into the one-way check valve, which is right here. You can see it, it's silver. It comes into the T, which I can't get any picture of. And then the T breaks off into here. This is where you drill in your passenger side, cold side. Just remember, this is the cold side right here. This little tube is hot side. Don't drill on that, otherwise you'll be ordering another cat tube. Drill into this. I had a pain in the ass. They said drill and a half, and it was supposed to come with all these fittings, which it didn't. So I had to kind of make my own way. Let's see. This is where I mounted my can. I don't know if you can see it. It's right here in the back of the firewall. There's an electrical ground right here, and this other side is just some white nut or something. It don't have anything going to it, so I just mounted my brackets there. Mounted my can this way. Hood still clears. My drain's down here. I got it running down the fender, right down there to drain. You probably can't see it, but I got that done. Let's see, the middle line is going to go to your PVC barb, which is going to be the brown one underneath here. And once again, I used the factory fitting, cut the barb off of it, made it look a little more stock, made it fit. Otherwise, this cover wouldn't have fit if I didn't do it that way. This next line is another one of the outs. It goes from this side of the can to the intake manifold on this very front barb right here. That's where it goes. And that's how you get your suction. I mean, hell, that's pretty much it. The hardest part I had was drilling into this tube right here. I was scared to do it. And the next hardest part I had to do was I had to drill into the side of the air box. It has to be filtered fresh air going into that clean side separator. Also, that PVC barb that's on the inside up top up here, very top one, that one is going to need to be vacuum capped with a vacuum cap, which they supply. So cap that off and you'll be good to go. So just a few pointers to remind y'all. On 2015 with the sensor, you have to cut it out of the molded plastic, run it in line with the clean side separator into the air box. That's a big note that y'all need to take down. That's a big thing. Don't forget that. Next big thing is you can mount your can wherever you wanted to mount your can. Hell, I couldn't find a spot, so I made this work for me. I mean, it might be big and bulky in the way, but it works. And this is to protect my engine. So I'll make that sacrifice. So other than that, guys, I mean, it's pretty much straightforward. The directions that came with the kit, are pretty vague. So I ended up watching how they installed it on a 2014 EcoBoost. The engine's the same. Ford didn't do anything but change that damn sensor on that side. That's all they changed different. It's the same motor. Everything goes the same way. Except the CAC is also redesigned. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but on the 14s it had one side on that side and this side. Well, on the 15s, both sides of the CAC exit on this side. You can see the blue tubes down there. That's what's different on the 15. It's also smaller. They say that's supposed to help cut down on the water condensation or whatever it is. So, y'all just take y'all's time doing this. This took me probably about, hell, I'm gonna say 2.5 hours trying to figure out how I was gonna do this. I mean, just take your time and do it right. There ain't no reason to rush. I do all my work at night because I work days, and this is the only really time I get to do anything. You work 6 days a week. So if y'all got any comments, questions, or concerns, just hit me up. I'll be more than glad to answer them. Y'all just hit me up. Also, one more thing. RX Performance had a video on how to install these catch cans on 15s. They pulled it down, unfortunately, because the video was installed correct. The parts they installed was installed incorrectly. So, just make sure you note that. I'm gonna put the video on tonight on YouTube. See if I can get some replies or anything. I haven't noticed anything. I haven't got a check engine light or anything idling. She idles fine. You floor it, it hits the rev limiter, everything's fine. I haven't got to drive it yet. I'll drive it in the morning on my way to work. So everything acts and handles. Other than that, guys, I mean, this is the same catch can system as it was on 11 to 14, with the exception of that thing. So, y'all have a blessed one. Bye-bye.